Okay. Alright guys, this is going to be a quick episode. In 20 minutes, 25 minutes there's a Discord event. So it's going to be less than that.
Only a few people with the highest IQ.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I wanted to give a quick commentary on the psychological purpose of life. And it's very easy to figure out what the purpose of an object is. But to figure out the purpose of a subject seems to be the more, deeper task. And so we human beings, we have in some sense, we have no choice. We have come to terms with our existential roadmap. And it's kind of like a bell curve, okay, in the 100-year lifespan. So in these 100 years, there's an energetic entity, a physical energetic entity, and based on its experiences, it simulates reality. So the thing is that we're no longer just living for objects anymore. We're actually living for subjects. We're living for ourselves as a subject, and we want our sense of subjective existence to be acknowledged. And this is really the urge. Why do you think there's so many people on YouTube, so many musicians, so many artists, so many poets and writers? Because something within them wanted to be seen. And so I find this is the purpose of the psyche. The purpose of the psyche is in some sense to reveal itself in the outer realms. In the inner realms, I would say the greatest idea comes close to God, which is not an idea, and also the advancement of communication, or the idea of enlightenment. For the first time ever, the world requires global engineers, and these are human beings that care for how the world is. That's pretty much it. The psychological purpose of life is that you got to look at what kind of being you are, And so, we human beings, there is a biological system, and this biological system creates the opportunity, if it's kept efficiently, of a cognitive system. The cognitive system is mysterious yet functionable. It's mysterious, it's unknown yet, useful. So what I'm saying is, when you really look at what's going on in life, you're like, yo, they marketed a physical thing. But, there's so many non-physical things people believe in, and people are going to be like, Mr. Within, what do you mean? And I'll be like, check it out. The atheist doesn't believe in God because the idea is imaginary or unreal. Okay, but the atheist believes in the idea of himself. Do you understand? Believes in the idea of the self, or you believe in the idea of space. You believe in the idea of time. You believe in the idea of love. These are not physical things. Do you understand? So a lot of reality is actually non-physically, second nature assumed. everybody is alone when it comes to being a mind, believe it or not. You know, at first I thought it was just me, then I began to see everybody is an unknown being. Do you understand what kind of a revolution that was for a human being conditioned in a conceptual reality? There's so many things that happen. So, guys, this laptop's gonna die. I gotta go on the other laptop, which has like less than 10%. But really, what I'm trying to say is the psychological purpose of life is to first look and see what it is, what it has access to, what it can do with what it has access. And then in some sense, after realizing all the dimensions it can perceive to the best of its ability, you gotta then trust some framework or template of, living in this world. And then you try it out, and just like in business, they say you start with a business model and you update the business